got off to a really good start the first 10 or so minutes of the game, and then once you gave up that power play goal, they hit you with those three, and then it was a different game after that.
Well, it was a different game for the rest of the period. So there was 9 minutes there, 8 or 9 minutes where they scored a couple power play goals, but we also turned the puck over way too much from the defensive zone in that 8 to 9 minute span. They just generated, well, all of their shots and most of their chances in the last 7 or 8 minutes of the first period. After that, the second period, I thought we got back on track.
Peter, when something goes wrong for this team, does it have an inability to snap out of it quickly enough? Does it seem to snowball too much for them?
I think that the last 8 or 9 minutes of the first period are where we lost the game tonight. Then we snapped out of it and we played better in the second and the third. I thought we had generated a lot of chances defensively. We were tight in the second, generated a lot. Weren't able to score. Scored one. Thought needed that second one. I thought in the second period, just to get it to 3-2 and make that push towards the third period, but that never came. So.
Just what went into the Hoffman top six to bottom six switch?
Just some of it had to do with the opponent tonight and their top line. Just making sure that we had pieces out there that we thought could handle that line.
The Hoffman, Brodzinski, Rempe line seemed to generate some momentum for you guys early. I know.
Well, it had in games past too, so we went back to that as well. So we knew we were going to, get some mileage out of the lineup tonight, but based on the opponent and, like I said, their first line, even the players on their second line, we wanted to make sure that we had some pieces in place that could play against those players, and so I think that and the combination that Brodzinski, Rempe, and Hoffman had played well together in the past.
Playoff chances are dwindling after a loss like that. What's the message like in the loss?
I don't have a message right now. I don't go into the locker room after the game. So.
Peter, I was just talking to some guys in the room, and I know this morning we don't want to compare to last year, but sometimes it just feels like the magic is there, and sometimes it's just not. Is there anything to explain that, or it's just sometimes the way it goes?
We needed to win a game tonight. We didn't win. So there's been a lot of that through the course of the year.